and to also to help people realize that, you know what, like we don't all have it together, like just because you see me
But
doing this,
also
this,
ask,
this, and
but
that.
also ask yourself the question, Josh, why is it so important for you to be liked for who you're not?
You go up, I can't make a move. I go fast, I don't know the truth. Real life strikes one, two, and you out. Was that life was easy? Knew that you would need me.
I love that. And what I love most about the way that we've ended this off is how everything, dare I say, has come full circle. Because we've touched on a lot of the topics that we've mentioned, spotting the silver lining in the cloud. We've spoken about this. I mean, we mentioned a little bit earlier about the romanticization of the entrepreneurial journey. And what I've gathered from what you mentioned is you also need to just give yourself a break every now and
Yeah.
again to clear your mind through that thing that you enjoy doing. So don't feel like you need to constantly be working like a robot. You're not a robot. You're a human being. You need to give yourself a break.
But also run your own race, Josh, because I think some of the mental anguish we suffer from is because we're comparing ourselves to someone else. The reason a racehorse has blinkers on is so that it can focus on the ground in front of it. So run your own race.
Yeah, and that's why it's so important to be wary about social media and your consumption of it. Because
Yeah.
if you go onto LinkedIn, if you go onto Instagram, if you go onto Facebook, people are sharing the happy moments. They're sharing the successes. They're not often sharing the tough times. And that's a discussion that we can get into. I personally believe that we should not be scared of sharing the tough times that we're going through on social media to paint a realistic image of who we are as people, and to also to help people realize that, you know what, like we don't all have it together, like just because you see me
But
doing this,
also
this,
ask,
this, and
but
that.
also ask yourself the question, Josh, why is it so important for you to be liked for who you're not?
Yeah, because ultimately at the end of the
Because you
day,
are
when you
rejecting who you are.
yeah,
Yeah.
but also I think there's a discussion to go into that, right? And that's I feel like we kind of incentivized to do that. We're kind of incentivized to show the positive side, right? We're not, no one wants to work with someone who's grumpy and whatever and complaining online all the time. So I think it's also just a matter of like expectation from the viewer as well. I think it's a combination of what people want to put out there and feel like they need to put out there, but also the way people respond and react to people who are putting out things that might not be all positive and sunflowers and roses, But I feel like that's a very interesting discussion that we could perhaps touch on in a future episode. But I think for now, thank you so much for joining. I feel like there's a lot that I've learned from having you here, Auntie Zah, and I believe that a lot of people that are listening to this are also going to take away a lot from your experience and from your ability to share your experience and tell your story. So thank you so much for taking the time to share that with myself and the rest of the community. And I know that before we wrap up, I know that you've got a book that you've just released, and I'm happy to say that the Creature Community is going to be offered a discount code on the book. The code is Creatre10, Creatre 10, 10, and you'll be able to get a discount on the Sizakele Marutlule store. So we'll link that all down in the description below, so you can go check that out. I don't know if there's anything else you'd like to mention, Auntie Zah, before we wrap up.
No, one is that one is for people to know that creativity is a skill. The more you feed it, the stronger you become, and that it's a currency that truly matters. So let's go out there and make the world understand that it is not about the ability to draw a cat. It's about a unique way of problem solving. And for everyone who's joined us tonight, I hope this has been super, super informative for you. And drop us a note so that in the future, if there's something else you'd like us to expand on, we shall return and have another conversation with the one and only Mr. Josh.
Awesome stuff. Thank you so much, Auntie Zah. If you're listening to this and you also want to listen to the future readiness podcast that Auntie Zah is running, I'm also going to link that in the description so you can check it out. But until then, thank you so much for joining us. It's been an absolute pleasure, and we will see you next time on the Creatrepreneur Show.